In this video, we will be sharing our love of Normandy, France.
Yes, we'll be giving you an insight of what it's like to live in Normandy.
My name is Hannah.
And my name's Peggy.
And we welcome you to share a slice of our French lives. Well, as you can hear, the seagulls.
Hey, fun?
I know. I just started out my day with a seagull shitting. Should be interesting. Well, I'm in the center of Étretat. Frank and I got here about 10 o'clock, and it's pretty calm. There are not a lot of tourists. You can see some of the buildings around me. And you hear some noise behind me? Well, that is the beer truck. We're gonna go hiking now. A completely peaceful environment. The wind and the waves. Beautiful beaches of Étretat. A lot of wind today, but beautiful weather. And you've got kids who are doing sailing workshops or like a sailing camp, and they learn how to navigate in the channel. Not the only ones that are going to try and climb up the falaise. In Étretat, as you can see, there are people already up on the path. See, there is a German bunker from World War II right at the foot of the falaise, the cliff. How about playing golf on a hillside like that? Not easy. It's a little African migratory bird that's found the golf course. You gonna make it in the hole or not? Concentrate. Not bad. He did a pretty good shot. See how she does. Oh, she's practicing. She's in the sand pile. Let's see. Uh-oh. Everybody quiet. Don't say anything. Concentrate. Don't move. Oh, man. It never left the sand pit. A little bit off, but good try. And we're at the top finally, and what a beautiful sight. Is he the culprit from this morning? We'll never know. I wouldn't want to fall down there. It's pretty steep. This is called the Needle of Étretat, and my husband just told me that there's supposed to be a hidden treasure by Arsène Lupin, who was I don't know, Frank said he was someone who robbed the rich to give to the poor, but I don't know if anybody's ever found the treasure. Maybe we can look. And this is what millions of tourists come to see each year in Étretat. The needle and the elephant's nose. Writers such as Guy de Maupassant and artists such as Claude Monet made the needle of Étretat and the elephant's nose arch very famous. Down. It's just as steep as it is going up as it is down. But what a beautiful sight. There are lots of people on the beach, or starting to be. It's about 11:30 in the morning. Well, a few people anyway. But if you look way out, they're looking for shellfish. You can see the German Blockhaus, or bunker. People are starting to wake up and start walking along the falaise. And if you look, this is what I was talking about earlier. There are people who are looking for shellfish. The water has receded. It's low tide, or it's beginning to be low tide. But the problem is, once they go out too far, they usually go through the needle and the elephant's nose, and then sometimes they get stuck. That happens a lot during the summer season. Tourists need rescuing because they don't pay attention to the tides, and the tides in Normandy come in very quick. Come in very quickly, I guess I should say. The beautiful cliffs at Étretat, they are a complex stratigraphy of different types of chalk. The scientific names are the Turonian and the Carnassian type of chalks, and it gives them their white color. It's pretty windy down here, but as you can see, the tide has gone out and people are actually trying to find little shellfish. It's nice. I love the sound of the beach, of the waves, and then the pebbles. Listen. Ooh, that was a trick of prowess to be able to get down the pebble beach without sliding. You know the old 1980s song or album, Slippery When Wet? Well, I can tell you that the seaweed on the rocks, it's slippery when wet. Frank's not the only one looking for shellfish and just curious to see what's there at low tide. Frank has just discovered a type of shellfish that's called a chapeau chinois, or a Chinese hat. So c'est un bigorneau. I don't know what it is, a bigorneau. I don't know what the name is in English, but you can eat that, but it's actually pretty small. And there's lots of seaweed. I don't know the scientific name of seaweed, or kelp, but they're very beautiful. Ah, there's our little school of sailboats that we saw earlier in the morning. They are out for a nice sail. We've decided to take a break and eat our lunch on the pebbles. That's a real French sandwich. A baguette with ham and cheese and butter. Bon appetit. Merci. And this is a sandwich of a faux français. Emmental cheese and ham, but it's good. fishermen in Étretat to brave all the tourists.